Hi guys, welcome to 365mag.com. I'm Alex Thompson. I'm here introducing Bar 25. Would you like to tell us a bit about yourselves?
My name is Cese. I'm a DJ. I'm working for the Bar 25 label, and I'm doing the booking. I did the booking for Bar 25, and I'm doing the booking for a new club in Berlin, so a lot of jobs.
Hello, my name is Danny Faber. I was running the Bar 25 label, and doing as well the Bar 25 parties.
I'm Maralina. I work for Bar 25 just recently. I'm doing the events around the movie. And next to that, I'm also working for Chalet and for Get Physical. So also a lot of jobs to do. Yeah.
Well, yeah, Bar 25 was like a huge culture in Berlin. Could you tell me what the driving force behind it was?
Try to create a place where people can feel free, where not so many rules. We started forming a movable bar, because at that time we had a lot of friends. They was in the same thinking than we. So we started to make different parties on different places, moving all the time around. And so that kind of was in the underground. That's really more to get more famous. And there was the possibility to rent this, the known place, the big open air place. And so we realized, okay, maybe let's start here a place where we don't have to move all the time, and we can realize our vision. And the vision was, okay, don't go with all the rules. Try to make a thing where the people can be surprised, where they come in and find a place they didn't expect. Find a place where can be the adults, like childs, or go in and forget what is outside.
So basically Bar 25 had a big culture behind it, and that was driven just by people with the same idea doing the same thing. But unfortunately it had to come to a close. Why was this?
There were many reasons. The main reason was that the owner of the land we had the bar wanted to develop it. So they tried to kick us off, and this was 4 years or 3 years after we opened. And so that was as well the beginning of the political fight we had as well.
So unfortunately it came to a close, and now you've opened a new club. So how's that going?
It took us a while to find a location, actually. So in the end we found something. It's a really cozy, nice house in Kreuzberg. It's 150 years old, former building that used to be a custom office. Maybe people know Club de Visionäre. It's right next to that one.
Wow, and apart from that, you've also got the label going. So how's the label going? Is it being pushed a lot by the new club?
No, I won't say that, because I think the label is really familiar to the Bar 25. And the new club, it's not the new Bar 25 like that. So we try to concentrate with the label on make the focus on the artists of Bar 25.
So you've got the double-sided CD, you've got the acoustic side and techno side. So do you want to tell me more about, elaborate about the sounds that you got? What is the Bar 25 sound that you're pushing?
It's hard to say. In the end, it's always sound. I just said you can hear the ranch a little bit, because we always called the bar the ranch, because it was this open kind of Western looking place. So it's music that makes fun. It's not, we never took it that serious. So it's. I mean, the releases are very diversified. It's none is like another. But in the end, I think the years before, Danny especially really managed to create a kind of a Bar 25 sound, which people always want to hear when we come to parties. I don't know what it is that artists did, but some of the tracks even happened at Bar 25. The last Matt John thing that we released actually was being done in the last days when the bar was already closed. There was still some cabins, and Matt was in there and producing sound with like different sorts of instruments and bling blong bling. So I think the vibe of the whole ground kind of influenced the music, not making it that plastic and that tech housey and just loops and tools for DJs, but make stuff to listen. So
most of the tracks were inspired direct from the bar. So all the artists they like to give us tracks and which they were directly inspired from the bar. Sometimes they came back home from Monday night from the last after hour and go directly in the studio and did something they gave us. Really, I think most of the tracks on the label were produced like that. Came from that story.
So yeah, the tracks are super inspired by the parties themselves.
Yeah.
And from my understanding, now you're going to be focusing more on the club nights and pushing the label a bit to the side because you really want to make these parties even more successful.
Yeah, it's we are not putting so much energy now on the label. It's more okay. We have now the movie, and we like to promote a little bit the movie, and as well focus a little bit on the Bar 25 showcases, and try to go a little bit more out of Berlin.
And yeah, you're going to be showing the movie tomorrow, Thursday, at the party. Would you like to tell us a bit about the movie?
Well, the movie is called Tagen aus der Zeit, so it's actually a preview of everything happened at the bar. It's pretty emotional going back through it because I think, in my opinion, the Bar 25 was a whole living and a whole experience. And I think for a lot of people in the world, and not only in Germany, but also in Amsterdam, in New York, or whatever city, people have affection with the Bar 25, and this is what the movie shows, I think.
Will you be making a movie out of like the upcoming shows? Will you maybe make, like a sequel?
No, I don't think we're gonna do that. But maybe.
But like concerning the Bar 25 label itself, this is what I want to add to what Danny said. Is like we're taking this label really serious. So for the future, I mean the whole posse of that formed Bar 25 diversified a little bit. There's 2 new clubs. There's new labels that are coming up. We're maybe going to do a new label as well. But whatever happens on Bar 25 should be really serious. That's why we did the Bar 25 soundtrack. That's why we do like 1 or 2 more artists at the moment that where you don't have to ask anything about it. It's like all clear. So whatever happens on the Bar 25 label should really catch up the vibe. And the longer the bar is closed, the harder it gets to really have what we want. So we'd rather do new stuff, and whenever there's a real sure shot in the dimension of Bar 25, we'll do this. But for the future, we'll just see what comes. That's it.
So yeah, you're going to be opening up after the movie. Are you going to be pushing your own sounds? Are you going to be playing tracks from the soundtrack? What's the sound you're going to be, playing out tomorrow after this, amazing movie?
Are we going to play together? Am I invited to play with you?
I think so.
Then I can speak about it. Well, Danny and me, we're really like different DJs when we play together. It's quite percussion orientated. It's actually not really the Bar 25 sound that I was talking about before. We're playing. How can we say? We use a lot of loops actually, and we try to keep 2 tracks always run at the same time. It's very, very drum orientated stuff.
More rhythm thing there.
It's more rhythm thing that we're providing at the moment.
Also, yeah.
Extend breaks really to longer than you thought, then come back with something. It really works well when we do it together. So I'm always grateful when he takes me with him, otherwise as well. So the last few gigs we always play together, I think. And we share everything. We share the fees. Yeah, it's fun to play together. So who else is on the menu? Is Markus Meinhardt? He plays.
Markus Meinhardt, Sascha Brahme, Dirty During. Yeah. So, and it's like, I think also one of the bigger names from the bar.
Yeah, is there anything you'd like to tell the fans out there, like a message you want to convey? Is there just something you want to tell the world?
Is there fans?
Are there?
Well, Well, there's a good quote in the movie that goes like this. No, I don't remember that, but in the end, the whole symphony of the movie shows that people should just go out and do their thing, because the Bar 25 story was getting sentimental now. But it was a bunch of friends, beginning on a small spot, not knowing what it would be in the end. But being there and living there and working there was really a gift for everybody, because it was lived anarchy in a way. But it turned out to have there was decisions made by everybody, but they totally fit. And then people came in, catch that vibe, and it totally worked.
So a big thank you to you guys for being here. I'm really looking forward to your party tomorrow, and I really can't wait to see this movie. I know it's going to be an emotional trip tomorrow, so thank you guys for being here.
So see you tomorrow. Go on a movie.
See you tomorrow, guys.
Ciao.